Okay, world. My name's John Renters. I was pulled over 2 years ago for nothing. The judge has not dismissed my case. They're just using my past against me, and I'm going to show you exactly why right now. I'm at the corner of Fields Erdel and Montgomery. It's geotagged. There's UDF right there. Aldi's. Box self-storage. And Walgreens, where the officer stopped me. Well, actually, he never stopped me. I was already parked when he pulled in and flipped his lights on for supposedly shadowing a white line. Okay, I was in the lane right here. This is the white line. Let's follow this for a minute. He pulled me over for shadowing a white line. Okay, now as you can see, it goes to non-existent. Well, not to mention, here's the curb. Okay, so the white line there. Here are my feet. One, 2 feet, a couple inches. Here, if there was a white line, I'd show you even more. Here, 1 foot, 2 feet, about an inch. See any white line, people? There's Walgreens. Might as well walk on down because, you know what? I'm tired of getting harassed. Do you see any white line anywhere, people? There is none. There's a double yellow line. Any white line I crossed or shadowed, but the officer said I shadowed the white line. What's that mean? The sun got in the way? Double yellow. Still no white line. Now look. Here. Do you see any line? Okay, you can cross there. But technically, this is the parking lot that I pulled into because I was getting inshore after I left a pawn shop. Classic pawn on Union Cemetery Road, by the way. Don't go there. Pulled in. All About Home, Huntington Bank, Myers over there. Walgreens. I pulled in. That's where I supposedly shadowed a white line. Right. And when we get out of the trees. Oh, we can see it. There's the curb right there. See? UDF. Montgomery Road to Fields Erdel. Now, a long time ago, I changed the law because I got pulled over for the same pretty much crap, them running my tags and finding out, oh, 20 years ago I was in trouble. But I changed the law because where those two cars are right there, that would be Hamilton County. On the other side of the double yellow line would be Warren County. I parked first light pole, Walgreens. Now I'm doing this at night because too many people during the day around here. But there's the handicap signs. Second light pole. So you've got 1, 2, 3. Here, let's just do this the right way so everybody can figure it out. Okay. Sleep Outfitters. UDF, the corner of Montgomery and Fields Erdel in the state of Ohio. There's the corner right there. Can't see it from here, but you already saw it. Okay. Walgreens main entrance. Second light pole. Handicap parking. First one. Handicap parking. Number 2. Handicap parking. Number 3. Walgreens curbside pickup. That they did not have that. And going back to the first light pole. Now, I was parked in this spot. Right here. This is where my car got towed from a private parking lot when no lights came on the police officer's car until I was already stopped and out. Now, just to show you, walking straight across, there's a curb. There's the parking lot, the UDF, another light pole, a tree, the entrance. Okay, so you can better see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Till I get to this. And then that's the Walgreens drive-thru right there that you can't see right now, but it doesn't really matter. This is where I turned in, right here, into Walgreens parking lot. right in between here. Here's the driveway. Across the street is called McCabe Crossing. Mailbox for, I'm assuming, Walgreens. And since no traffic's coming, I'll walk down the road. And as you can see, white line, double yellow line, and the curb. You see any white lines, anybody? Anywhere? This is what the officer pulled me over for, supposedly. But somebody said I was drinking at a pawn shop, Classic Pawn, Union Cemetery Road, just south of Fields Erdel, like a mile and a half, or not even a mile. Here we are, we're walking. Oh, perfect timing. Did he shadow the white line? I don't know. There isn't fucking one. Crosswalk. Here's the white line. Oh, whoop, there it is. Not to mention the police officer was apparently 3 cars behind me. The Ford Flex right here. That's what they impounded out of a parking lot over Walgreens. That cost me, over $1,000+. And here's my license tag. Right? Ford Flex runs great. But at the end of the day, people, the tag that was on the car was my ex-girlfriend's. And at the end of the day, I didn't have my driver's license on me because I cleaned out my wallet the night before. And the officers, and this should all be on their video, told me that, oh, well, we don't need your driver's license because they already had me pulled up from the person at the pawn shop that supposedly called them and told them I was drinking, and they pulled me over. But they have no 911 tape. None whatsoever. Don't know. No 911 tape. Cars and plates are in somebody else's name, but they have my driver's license pulled up on their laptop by the time they stopped me after I was already parked to pick up Insure over at Walgreens. I was on high blood pressure medication. My ankles were swollen. I wasn't about to do any other tests. I tried blowing 2 to 3 times into their machine. That should be on video as well. I peed in a cup that when I came back in, apparently that's when they supposedly turned the video off, which is stupid because they really should have gotten a photo of how the officers sealed the urine, because the seal was not correctly installed, which hopefully they still have that. You would think, right? And I never signed the outside copy. He never signed it. These officers obviously were just on a mission to grab somebody with a prior criminal record that's old for a third DUI. Oh, by the way, I had to beat the city of Mason like 3 to 4 years prior. Look me up, I don't care. Beat them on a case. I don't know why this has not been dropped. This has been going on since 2019. Okay? By the time of my next court date, it'll be over 2 years. I spent 2 weeks in jail before I had to bond myself out. Then I had to pay to get my car out of impound. They kept my ex-girlfriend's pistol they found in the car. Little 2-shot Derringer that the grand jury did not indict me on, by the way. Kind of interesting. Then why didn't the judge or the prosecution drop this when they don't have a 911 tape to even think about them being called to initiate a traffic stop, even if there was a white line I passed or crossed or whatever? I did not. There isn't one. You've seen it. I don't dig it. I don't like it. My name is John Ringers. I want to start, and I've wanted to start for a long time, the JR movement. Because you know what? I'm 2 parts Native American, German, and Irish. Okay? There's nobody out there to help protect us. That needs to stop. This corrupt system needs to quit profiling people's license tags. Or I'm going to start putting people that have never had a speeding ticket in a car with somebody, or in a car of somebody that doesn't have a license or who's been convicted, with cameras. And at the end of the day, how many times will they get stopped by doing nothing other than being profiled? I'm tired of it. Somebody please help me.